This video brought to you by @Salesforce Docs. Welcome to Organization Access, the second in the Who Sees What series. These videos provide the basics on visibility and data access in Salesforce. One of the first things you'll need to do is give your users access to your Salesforce organization. By default, Salesforce does not restrict the hours that a user can log in, or the locations from which they can log in. For increased security, you can set up a range of trusted IP addresses at the company level. People logging in from outside this range are sent an activation code. They can log in once they've entered this code. You can also set up IP ranges at the profile level. If you do, those logging in from outside the range are not sent an activation code. They're denied access. You can also specify the hours that users can access the org. Users who try to log in outside these hours will be denied access. Keep in mind, if they are in the middle of a session, that session will end. If you don't specify any hours, that grants users round-the-clock access to the org. Let's take a look at our practice org for AW Computing and set both the trusted IP range and login hours. We're going to set up our call center reps to only be able to log into Salesforce during standard business hours and from a restricted IP range. Then we'll set up our sales reps so they can log into Salesforce anytime from any IP address. First, let's check the company IP range. We'll find this in the setup pages under Settings, Security, Network Access. We've already set up the trusted range of IP addresses at AW Computing. Anyone who logs in from outside this range will be sent an activation code. They can use this code to log in from their current location. This works unless we further restrict IP ranges at the profile level. This is what we'll do for our call center reps. Call center reps should only be accessing Salesforce during standard business hours and only while they are in the office. We go to Users, Profiles, and select the call center rep. Click the Login IP range link and click New. We add the same IP range that was used for the company. By specifying the IP range here at the profile level, anyone with this profile trying to log in from outside this range won't be sent an activation code to log in. They'll be denied access. Now let's set up the login hours for our call center reps. Our call center reps can be in the system from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, and the same hours for the rest of the week. Here's a tip. If you set the hours as 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., it locks anyone with that profile out for the whole day. So we set Saturday and Sunday to 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. and click Save. Now we'll set up our sales reps. They need access to their data round the clock, from in the office or on the road. So we go back to Profiles and select the sales rep profile. Login IP ranges are located at the bottom of their profile page. We won't set an IP range at the profile level. This means that if a sales rep logs in from an address outside the range we set for the company, they'll be sent an activation code, and they'll use that to log in. Now let's look at their login hours. We also leave the login hours unchanged. This grants the sales rep users access to the system around the clock. We're done. We've just granted our sales reps and call center folks access to the org. To learn more about visibility and access, check out all the titles in this video series. You can also search for these topics in Salesforce Help. And come join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.